my boss, Brianna. Yes, my boss. She's here today to boss me around. She normally does it over the phone all day, every day. She tells me where to go, what to do, what to pick up, what to buy, who to bring. I mean, it's just like never ending, the demands that my boss puts on me. But at the end of the day, I could not be more proud of any human in my life.
Thanks.
Brianna is just such a shining example. A few years ago, she quit drinking alcohol, and she's in real estate and has a super stressful career, but still quit drinking alcohol, quit smoking cigarettes, quit doing anything. She does nothing. She is straight edge, people, straight edge. And she has a baby, and she works like 3 different jobs, and 2 of them are bossing me around, and I just am just so in awe of Brianna all the time. I could not be more proud. So she loves Brussels sprouts, and every day she is brustling. I mean, she's super organized and gets more done every day than I get done in a month. No kidding. So she is brustling all day, every day. So I discovered this Brussels sprout recipe, and I knew that you loved Brussels sprouts.
I do.
So I can't wait to show you this today.
Same.
But before we get started, tell us a little bit more than that you're my boss, and tell everyone why you love working with me.
Okay. So I'm Brianna, and I've been a realtor and property manager now for going on 6 years.
She's my property manager.
I am. I actually met Courtney 6 years ago, and she's been my partner in crime ever since. I'm very blessed to have found a friendship with you, and every day I wake up super fortunate knowing that we have each other's backs. So when you started this venture, I was super stoked, and I couldn't wait to be on the show. So thanks for having me.
So excited.
Yes.
Okay.
So tell me more.
This Brussels sprout salad, I've never even had raw Brussels sprouts before. I've only had them cooked, like mini cabbages with butter all over them, before I went raw vegan, of course. And so this, I thought, oh, Brussels sprout salad, that doesn't sound too good because, unfortunately, Brussels sprouts haven't always gotten such a great rap.
Nope.
I mean, kids be talking trash about Brussels sprouts, and Brussels sprouts are delicious.
Well, I'll be honest. When you said we were making a raw Brussels sprout salad, I wasn't so sure.
We're going to see what
But
you
it looks
think
good.
at the end. I think you're going to love it. So what we do first is take about a pound of Brussels sprouts, which is how they usually sell it in a bag, and a bag is a pound. And then you take your Brussels sprouts or little mini cabbages, and you want to cut off the end. But unlike most vegetables and fruits, you don't want to waste a lot of the fruit, and so you'll cut very thin. But with Brussels sprouts, we don't want to do that. We actually want to cut almost halfway into the Brussels sprout so that we can peel off the leaves. So I'm going to let you go ahead and do that for a couple, and then just start peeling the leaves off. We've done most of them for you already. Because this is a little bit time consuming. Takes a lot of time to peel off the leaves, but you can do this, with your weekly meal planning and make this, make a double or triple batch every week and have this every day. And you're gonna wanna have it every day because it is so delicious. So we've done that here with over a pound of Brussels sprout leaves. You can just see, how pretty that looks.
Great.
And then we want to add some spring onions. I love spring onions.
Okay.
So depending on your taste, I always add way more spring onions than you're supposed to because I love them. So we're just going to sprinkle them in there.
And does that just add a little zest, a little zing?
Yes, it's just delicious. I don't even know how to explain the festival that happens when you add that spring onion. It is so good. Then we're going to add 1/3 cup of soaked walnuts, which we soaked overnight, drained and strained, of course. And then we don't just add the 1/3 cup. We're going to, cut it up into little finer bits of walnut. And then sprinkle that in there.
So can I ask you, why do you soak them?
You soak nuts, all your nuts, for many different reasons. Just like you wash any fruit or vegetable, you want to get off any dirt that's on the outside. Also, enzyme inhibitors is not good for human beings' lining of your stomach and your digestion. So you hear a lot of people say, oh, I can't eat nuts, and that's why. They're not soaking them overnight, getting off all that protective layer. I mean, these are not even going to taste like any nut you've ever had before. Raw soaked nuts taste nothing like the nuts that you buy in the store. So these are great, and we're just going to throw in 1/3 cup. Then we have some parsley, which I like. Then we've got a couple tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and this is just so
That smells good.
good, yes. Then some salt and pepper to taste. This little bit
yep.
of oil. It's just a little bit, just a touch. And it's crazy how a little bit can really go a long way in this salad. And then, Brianna, we're just gonna toss this salad, girlfriend. We're just gonna toss it up. I'll let you take that over. And do you have any questions?
So now, is that all the ingredients do we need, or do we need to like add anything to give it a little sweetness?
What are we missing? You know what we're missing? Oh my gosh.
What?
We are missing ginger.
My ears were ringing. I heard you might need this.
Hey Sheila.
Girl. Got some ginger.
Okay.
All right. You're so good. Bye, She.
Gonna go make some more mac and
Bye.
cheese.
Thank you. She's so good.
Okay,
How
so-
does she know we needed that? Okay, so
little
normally,
bit.
normally we would use some fresh grated ginger,
Okay.
but I forgot. I'm sorry. And so this is just some ground up super fresh ginger, Darian, super fresh, that we just got from Sheila. And so, are you a big ginger fan?
I like ginger.
Okay. I think the whole key to this salad really is the ginger.
Okay.
I mean, it's delicious.
Oh, this smells really good.
And so, Brianna, how long have you been vegan?
I have been vegan for going on 3 years.
Okay.
And I went vegetarian maybe 5 years ago.
Okay.
After about a year of convincing from court. After a juice cleanse is how I found out my gallbladder was as bad as it was. I spent 2 weeks in the hospital.
It was terrible.
To have my gallbladder
I didn't
removed.
sleep for 2 weeks.
So when I left the hospital is when I kind of decided that I was going to start going vegan. I just didn't see the necessity in milk or butter or anything anymore. Nowadays we have it really easy. There's so many alternatives for us now versus people who went vegan 10 years ago. The things that they had weren't there. So now I can have butter still. I can have all those things, just not from an animal.
Unfortunately,
so I think it's great.
they have vegan cakes, cookies, pies,
Girl,
everything.
yes.
Which is great, converting people to veganism, but not good for vegans because a lot of the vegan food, unfortunately, isn't healthy. So that's why I'm here and called to do what I'm doing is to share one free raw vegan recipe each week. I'm not getting paid anything to do this. I want to send this out to the world for free every week because I want to change the world one bite at a time. Remember to like Courtney Uncooked on Facebook, follow Courtney Uncooked on Instagram, and subscribe to Courtney Uncooked on YouTube. Hit that notification bell. You get my recipe sent to you for free each week. And the rest is history. Just try the recipe. Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, it's really good.
You like it?
I love it.
You think I put too much ginger?
Nope.
No?
I like it.
I'm feeling inspired. Making a Brussels sprout salad with Brianna, my boss. In a bowl with some walnuts, whip out the sauce. Brussels sprouts ain't nothing but little